Hey y'all, the Three Gals Online.
I'm Haley.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Heather, and today we are here to gush about my favorite author, A.G. Howard.
And we're here to support her.
Yes.
I'm here to learn.
And I will start with her first trilogy, the Splintered series. These books are an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and the women in Alyssa Garner's family go crazy, and her mom is in the insane asylum, and then she discovers that the key to her family's madness lies in Wonderland. And I don't want to tell you anymore, just read the book, it's fantastic. This is the first book, Splintered, and this is Alyssa. Does that look okay? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
That's Alyssa.
I love these covers too. They are
Yeah,
just
they're
gorgeous.
beautiful.
The covers are very pretty.
They're gorgeous. And this is the second book, Unhinged, and this is Morpheus.
He's my favorite.
He's a lot of people's favorite.
I like his ears.
His ears. And the last one is Ensnared, and this is my favorite, Jeb.
Why do I feel like he's gonna be my favorite?
He's so wonderful. I love him.
He just looks very attractive.
And the first time, actually all of my books, I'm lucky enough to have all of them signed. And the first time we went to meet her in Chicago, and my sister hadn't read the Splintered series yet, and she was passing out pins, and I got a Team Jeb pin, and Sarah's like, well, should I get a Team Jeb pin? Should I get a Team Morpheus pin? I'm like, trust me, just get the Morpheus pin. You're going to love it.
I love Morpheus. He's my favorite.
And
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people, just to tell you up front, they weren't especially fond of a certain aspect of the ending. I loved it. So you read it, see what you think.
It was really good. I really liked it.
I loved it, and it was set up in the book, so I mean it made sense to me.
There's a challenge for you. Everyone go read the series and then comment down below and tell us what you thought of the ending.
Exactly.
And if you are Team Jeb or Team Morpheus.
Yes. And then she also had a companion piece to go along with it, Untamed, and this is just some extra stories that go along with it. And it's...
We're about to get a visitor.
Thanks. I really liked this one too. I mean, there was a certain part, because I love Jeb so much, there was a part in here that made me cry, but it was
beautiful.
good. So I'll just show you real quick her signatures. Sorry, let me come up a little bit. Let's see here. Here's the first one to Heather. So happy you enjoyed the madness. A.G. Howard. And then the second one, actually these are the only two that I actually met her with. She was in Chicago both times. This one's to Heather, Embrace the Madness. This one, Sarah actually surprised me because I was like, I cannot believe that she's not coming around here to get it signed, and I'm gonna have Morpheus's book signed and not Jeb's, and that's just like he's winning, and that's wrong. So Sarah actually surprised me and wrote to her, and she signed it for me, so I got it for Christmas. That was really cool, and she knows I love Jeb because I wrote to her on Facebook. She's really sweet. She writes to everyone on Facebook. Actually, I wrote to her once and I was displaying my Team Jeb pin with pride, and she's like, oh, you made Jeb blush. And I'm like, I made a fictional character blush. Oh my god. That's amazing. But this one just says to Heather, hashtag Team Jeb, which is awesome. This one, she lives in Texas, and her Barnes & Nobles, yes, she lives in Texas, and hey, when she has book signings, I'll just have you sign them, get them signed for me. But
Why do I feel like that's already gonna happen?
it's gonna happen. And I called and had this one signed.
Is this the one you were freaking out about at work?
No, that's another one.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell about that one in a minute. And it says to Heather, Back to Wonderland, A.G. Howard. And then these are her YA retellings. And then she has some, I believe it's new adult books that she's actually self-publishing because they don't necessarily fit in a specific genre. And after reading the book, I understand why it's a little different, but I really liked this book, and actually it's called The Architect of Song, and
really
it's
good,
gonna
too.
be a 4-book series about the same different people in the same family, and this one is about a girl who is deaf, and her mother passes away, and she goes to the cemetery, and she sees this rose, or no, it's not a rose, a flower behind this iron gate in front of this tombstone, and when she plucks a petal, she can hear the ghost, and she can see him, and it's kind of a mystery, and it's so good. And I used to have the Lit Cube box, and they had a theme, and it was gothic romance, and they said, okay, this is a gothic romance, and it's from a New York Times bestseller, and I'm like, it's A.G. Howard, I know it's A.G. Howard, and it was A.G. Howard, and I was thrilled. I was thrilled, and I'm like, I knew it.
Well, you are a little Sherlock.
I can
She can guess things. Sometimes she can guess the end of a book in like 3 or 4 chapters. She knows exactly what's going to happen.
Were you the annoying person who guessed that Darth Vader was Luke's father before they told you?
I was little. I don't even remember not knowing. I can't even remember.
She guessed that Quirrell was the bad guy.
Yeah, that made sense to me. But anyway, here, it was a signed book plate. And actually, she curated this box with them and everything, and it was just amazing. So, then her latest one, this is another YA retelling, is,
I haven't read this one yet.
I need to read this one. It's Roseblood, and it's a Phantom of the Opera retelling, and it's really, really good. It's like all of her retellings, they're a bit dark, but they're great. And, this one's the Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition, and this one was the one I was freaking out about.
Yeah.
She was going to have a book signing at her Barnes & Noble's in Texas, and I saw on her Goodreads that she was going to sign. You could call, and they would have her sign and then send it to you. So I called, and they're like, oh, actually, she was just here. Let me see if she's still here. And I'm like, oh my god, there's no way she's still there. There's no way she's still there. So I'm waiting, and then they say, oh, she's here. Here she is. And I'm like, so I got to talk to her. She's like, I'm signing your book right now. And she's just so sweet. So I got that one signed. They sent it to me, and it says, to Heather, open up your mind and let the fantasy unwind. And literally, I read this book when it first came out, and literally, I cannot stop thinking of those Phantom of the Opera songs. They're just, they're here, and they just keep going and going.
Fun fact, I've never seen nor read Phantom of the Opera, but you were all just spared me trying to operatically sing the Phantom of the Opera, so you're welcome.
I haven't read the book. Actually, apparently last year I went to a library sale and bought the Phantom of the Opera and forgot. And just like a couple weeks ago I bought the Phantom of the Opera because I read this and now I want to read that one. I'm like, oh. After I came home and I saw it on my shelf, I'm like, fail. But you can't have too many copies of books. But anyway, her publishers had, if you pre-ordered the book, you could sign up to get a artwork of Thorn, who is the male lead in this book. Ruin is the Rune is the lead in this one. And so I signed up for it, and this is Thorn's picture, and I think it's so pretty. And actually this is signed as well. She signed it. But yeah, it's about Rune, and she has a beautiful singing voice, but it hurts her every time she sings, and like the music, once she hears a song, it keeps a hold of her until she just has to sing, and then it hurts her to sing and drains her. And then this violinist plays in her dreams, and he used to help her with it. So it's her. She goes to this French school in France, and there's some Phantom of the Opera stuff going on there, so it's really fun. So I'm trying to get her to read it. You should read it too. So
I've got a list to work my way through.
Exactly, you have to read all of these. They're all good. This one's a standalone one though, at least for the moment.
Well, this is a standalone too, isn't it?
Well,
for right now, because
the
others haven't been out.
Right, the next one's coming out this fall, I believe. So, yes, I love all of her books. The only one I haven't read, she did a short story for what's it called? Monster Boys and Slasher Girls or something like that. It's like a anthology with a bunch of people wrote short stories, but it's a horror book, and I'm not overly fond of horror.
Oh, come on.
I'm not overly fond of it, so I haven't read that one yet. I haven't read that one yet. I may still read it.
You need to read it. You need to complete
the
works.
I will eventually. I know I will. It's just that right now I haven't gotten it because Horror is not really my favorite, but I will eventually get it.
Come on, just from how you're describing these, they're dark enough.
Oh, they are, and I love them.
So what's the difference?
I don't know. Anyway, that's the only one I haven't read yet, so I know I'll read it eventually. We'll see. So yes, there is my collection, and if you haven't read her books, please do. They are fantastic. So please like and subscribe our video. If you have any questions, let us know, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.